something that you get paid when you normally end your work, when you terminate your work, not company terminating. Normally, you terminate your work or your time has come. So generally, gratuity is paid when you retire, when you want to stop work. Not company say, no, I don't want you go. No, company not sending you. You are retiring from work because your contract says only for 10 years. Contract says only for 20 years. You're retiring or you are finishing your work as per contract, right? Okay. So gratuity, you got two categories. One is exempted, another one will be taxed. So we will see the category that will be exempted. Exempted means no tax. So gratuity, normally everybody, almost everybody will get gratuity in the government. Private, you normally, not many companies pay you gratuity. They do, but public listed company, big companies may pay you gratuity. Otherwise, gratuity generally only paid by the government. Private company, very big companies will pay. Small companies, they don't. Okay. Gratuity, how does it work? Right. If you take a look at government employee, easier to look at. Gratuity, we call it golden handshake. Let me admit these people. Okay, gratuity, we call it golden handshake. Golden, can you see the Varga Emas? Golden handshake, Varga Emas. Let me clear these people. Okay. So, when you become Varga Emas, you may get gratuity. Now, government, the contract is different. Some people will start work as early as 18 years old. So they may retire at 50. Some they may retire at 55. Some they may retire at 60 years. Government says you can retire at 60 years, but you can retire as early as 50 if you want, right? You can retire as early as 50 or 55 or 60. But Malaysia now, they changed the law to retire at 60, but they still have, if you want to retire, still you can go for earlier retirement, 55, or if your contract says you can retire at 50, fine, we will take it 50. It all depends how long you have served the government. Government got certain number of years that you must work, 25, 30, something like that, depending on the work you have. We have to check your contract. However, for exam purposes, you take 55 years. So today, if you want to retire, you can retire at 55. But if you don't want, you can continue until 60 years. Now, if you retire 55, government will start paying you pension only from 60. You want to retire earlier, they'll still pay you gratuity, but pension you'll only get from the government from 60 years, all right? Or depending on the contract you have agreed with the government, because some people joined before the new rule came in, because only about 10 years ago, 60 years came in, 60 years of age. Before that, we only retire at 55. So all we have to look at your contract. Now, for exam, this is the age, 55. So that means when you reach 55, whatever money they pay you, it will be exempted, no tax. So suppose you are even secondary school teachers, they get nearly about more than 100,000 ringgit when they retire from the government, more than 100, depending on their ranking. So gratuity is a golden handshake, we call it warga mas, golden. But Malaysia, they don't use this word golden handshake. It simply means thank you very much. They send you home peacefully. Right. If they terminate your job, the government terminate your job, they don't like you, they sack you, they terminate you. That is, for that, if they pay, we call it compensation. So two different things. Compensation is different from gratuity. If you look on the very first day, I showed you, the very first day I discussed with you, here. You see, gratuity, that is under 13.1a, gratuity. Then you look here, 13.1d, 13.1e, compensation for loss, termination for loss of work. This one, every year, 10,000 tax-free. If you work 5 years, 50,000. If you work 6 years, 6 years tax-free. But it must be a complete year. If you work 5 years, 5 months, only 5 years I take. 6 years, 9 months, only 6 years I take. 7 years, 11 months, I only take 7 years. I want only complete. Like your birthday. If your birthday, 12 months not completed, you don't celebrate your birthday. Something complete, we give you exemption. This is termination. This one they're sending you forcefully. This one gracefully. Gratuity. Okay, look here. So what is gratuity? Gratuity is, don't forget, this is under 13.1a. Gratuity still goes under 13.1a. The one I put here, 13.1a. All right. Will be exempted if paid on retirement. This is disturbing, people coming in. Try to come in by 8:05 better. So I'll check you in by 8:05. Okay. All right, this one here will be exempted if paid on retirement. What do you mean by that? Will be exempted if paid on retirement. That means if they give you gratuity, if your age is 55, number one, you must satisfy this condition. Number two, I put here plus, must have worked at least 10 years. You must have worked for at least 10 years, this one. In the same company or group of company. That means, let's say, if I work with Maybank Kuala Lumpur, 2 years, Maybank Sarawak, 5 years, Maybank Johor, 5 years, I add together, same group. Don't go and add Maybank with CIMB Bank, no. Same group. I didn't say same type of business, same group of company. So if you work with Maybank and then CIMB Bank, you cannot add together. They are different banks, same category. Maybank means add all the Maybank together. You must have worked in the same group or same company 10 years. Plus. That is very important. Plus. If you can't see that word, I put here plus. Okay, plus. You must have worked, your age is 55. They give you money, no tax. Any amount, tax-free. Or you are getting paid because of ill health. What is ill health? Ill health means you are having problem with your health. Ill health means you cannot perform the duty that you did before. You are totally incapacitated. Totally incapacitated means any age. Any age. Totally incapacitated means any age. Meaning, let's say I retire at 40. I worked only 5 years. My age is 40. I retired after 5 years. It's because of ill health. Tax-free, no tax. No tax. Suppose you retire at 40, only worked 5 years. Here cannot. It will be taxed. If you are retiring due to health, any age, any years worked, 0. So if the question says ill health, you can retire at any age, any years of experience, still the gratuity tax-free. Okay, tax-free. Okay. Next, you can look at gratuity paid. If gratuity was not, so first category, here no tax. Here no tax. Got it? Now look at the second category here. If gratuity paid was not on retirement, that means not this, you didn't satisfy this condition, or not for ill health, that means you didn't satisfy this condition, then the gratuity will be still taxed after 1,000 exemption per annum. And that per annum must be for every complete year. Per annum means complete year. That must be complete. For every complete year, you get 1,000. Don't get confused with your compensation for loss. Compensation for loss of work, which is 13(1)(e), just now I showed you, that one is 1,000 exemption per annum. 10,000 exemption per annum. This one is 1,000, two different things. So compensation for loss of work, there is no other condition. You can work any number of years. Compensation for loss of work, 13(1)(e), you can work for any number of years. Every complete year, you get 10,000 exemption. That is 13(1)(e). Gratuity is 13(1)(d). Here, condition is like this. Ill health. Okay? All right. Okay, no more new admission. No more new admission, then I cannot teach. I will be admitting them. Okay. Right. Now I give you example. Look here, Marcy, 60 years, retired, having worked for 9 years, 9 months. We only take these 9 months. 9 years. 9 years, 9 months. We say complete year. Complete means we only take this one. This one I don't want, because we want complete. These 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, I don't want. Never round it to the nearest, never. Take it the complete year, complete, round it down. Okay. On that date, you only worked 9 years, 9 months. I don't want the 9 months. I want only complete. Gratuity was 90,000. Can you get exempted? No. You are retiring not because of ill health. You are retiring because there is no reason for your retirement. Not ill health, not on 10 years. Even though you are 60 years, you didn't work 10 years. You see here, age okay. You didn't work 10 years. So exempted only if you condition satisfy both. We don't satisfy both the condition, therefore the retirement will be taxed. Taxed on this basis. Can you see this basis? Ill health. 1,000 tax-free. So if you work 9 years, 9,000 tax-free. Can you see here? Hope you can see this here. There you go. So gratuity, they pay you so much. Complete years. 9 months is not complete. I want complete years. So 1 year, 1,000. 9 years, 9,000. So that is your employment income that will go under 13(1)(a). I hope you have understood that. Finish. If they pay gratuity due to ill health, what is the meaning of ill health? Not feeling well. Tax-free, right? Normally, ill health is you're totally incapacitated. That means you cannot do the work which you did before. Maybe accident, you lost your arm or leg, right? You're physically disabled. You cannot do the same work before, right? So they pay you. Ill health. Doctor satisfies and gives you a letter. You are ill health. That's it. Any gratuity, tax-free. Okay. Next, I'm going to look at important topic here is benefit. Over here. Look at the benefit here. Okay. Now, if you look at this word here, perks, or I'll take it as perquisite. Here, I'm showing you something called benefit in kind. Okay, these two different things here. All right, benefit. If you work for a company can give you many things. They can give you salary, bonus, gratuity, plus they can give you shares, they can give you driver, they can give you a car, they can pay for your fuel, they can give you accommodation, many things. They can pay for your medical bill, they can pay for your holiday, many things. So we want to know whether all these are taxed or no taxed. Just to start off, if company pays for your medical, no tax. Company pays for your medical, no tax. The medical will include husband, wife, children. If the company pays for your medical or dental, husband, wife, children. If I work, they pay for me, my wife, my children. Dental and medical, company pays no tax, zero. Understand? No tax. Now, what about if the company gives you car, not for the wife? Company gives you car only for you, not for your spouse. I said medical, dental for the family. Family means husband, wife, children. It would not include father, mother. So company pays for your dental, medical, dental, medical for you and your spouse and the children. No tax. If company pays for medical, dental for your father, mother, that will be taxed. But if company gives you car to you, that's fine. Anybody else, sorry, that will be taxed. Now, let's say company gives you benefit. Benefit means, as I told you, car, driver, maid, accommodation, paying for your fuel, giving you company share, many things. Now, if company gives you anything, if you cannot convert into cash, we call it benefit in kind. You put it under 13(1)(b). 13(1)(b). If company gives you benefit which can be converted into cash, then we call it perks. Another name, perquisite. Perks or perquisite, not pork, perk. Perk or perquisite, we put it under 13(1)(a). What's the difference? Perk means cash benefit. That means you can convert into cash. Non-cash means you cannot change into cash. For example, if company gives you a driver, can you change into cash? Cannot. Company gives you a company car. Can you sell the company car? Cannot. So non-cash, you can only use the facility. You cannot convert into cash. Suppose company gives you shares. This one I can sell the share and make it into cash. So cash can be converted into cash. Shares can be converted into cash. So we call it perquisite. Anything that you can convert into cash, you put under A. You cannot convert into cash, you put under B. One of the main example under A, cash benefit. The keyword is, you can see the word here, cash benefit. This one is non-cash benefit. All right. Now, cash benefit, a main example is shares. All right. So now I'm going to teach you share. Share, you put under A because you can convert into cash. Other benefit, you put it under B. Now, cash benefit are known as perquisite. Non-cash are known as benefit in kind. Okay, look here. Now, how do you calculate the tax? Company share offered to employees. Company shares offered to employees will be taxed on the difference between this value. Look at this. Look at the formula. Market value, offer price. This is what you have to know. Okay. Company shares offered to employee will be taxed on the difference between market value at offer date and offer price. So let's say I give you an example, then we look at the number example. Let's say today, what is today? Today is 6th of October. Let's say I give you shares today. Ini harga tawaran, offer price. Katalah offer price 10 ringgit. Offer. Today, I give you share, I offer you at 10. But if you buy in the market selling at 15. So today, I offer you 10 ringgit one share. But if you buy in the market, nilai pasaran 15. Harga tawaran ini dia 10 ringgit. So hari ini saya bagi you saham 6-10, bagi you saham. Harga tawaran nilainya 10 ringgit, tapi harga pasaran 15. But you're not buying, you're not accepting this share. You don't want to accept. You want to wait and see. Biasa company syarikat bagi saham, dia tak suruh you, tak paksa you ambil hari ini, tak ada. Dia bagi masa. Kita bagi you 1 bulan. Suka beli, tak suka, tak mengapa. So, jadi you tunggu, tengok 2 minggu kemudian harga ini naik 20 ringgit. So syarikat kata, aku bagi you 1 bulan lah, belilah, suka beli, tak mau tak apa. So you tunggu 2 minggu dia dah naik 20 ringgit. So within 2 weeks, the price has gone up to 20 ringgit. Now you want to buy. Maybe you don't have money, you are waiting to collect some money here and there. So when you say, okay, maybe this one is 610, maybe this one is, let's say 20th October. 20th October ataupun 18 Oktober lah. 18 Oktober harganya sudah sampai ke 20 ringgit. So sekarang you kata, okay, I nak beli. So if you nak beli, if you want to buy, can, no problem. But you will be taxed on the offer price. Only you say, yes, I want to buy. If you say, yes, I want to buy, then they'll go back here. This is the date they offer. They take the offer price. They compare the market value at the date they offered. The difference is 5. They will tax you on the 5. They will never use this figure. The day you accept, I will never use that figure. I only use the figure between the offer date, offer price, and the market value at the date of offer. Nilai tawaran dan harga pasaran pada tarik tawaran. Not on the day you accept. So, remember, this example I gave you 610. You accepted on 1810. Sini you kata, okay lah, saya nak beli. Now, semasa dia orang bagi Harga tawaran berapa tu? 10 ringgit. Okay, 10 ringgit. Tapi masa itu nilai pasaran 15. Sekarang you kata, okay, aku nak beli. Bila harga sudah sampai sini, you kata you nak beli. Except this will be taxed. Not this price. The moment you say yes, I'll go and tax you on the difference between the offer price dan nilai pasaran pada tarik tawaran. Ini bukan hari yang you accept text, but not on the accept price. On the price or the difference between market value and the nilai tawaran pada tarik tawaran. Okay, so that means like this. If you look here, look at this. Market value at date of offer. Market value at offer date is very important, not date of acceptance. And compare that with your offer price. Offer price, market value, you compare with your offer price. Okay, very important, this figure. Okay, ignore. Look here, I put here, ignore market value at date of acceptance. The day you accept, the market value is not relevant. Okay, now we look at this figure here. Some alignment problem there. Should have been like this. Okay. Look at this exercise. Okay. Now, Mao was offered 2,000 shares at 1 ringgit when its market value was 3 ringgit. Mao accepted the offer when its market value was 420. All right. Mao was offered 2,000 shares. Okay. This is the share they offered. This is the price, offer price. But when the market value was 3, that means on this date. On that date, Mao was offered 2,000 shares at 1 ringgit when the market value was 3 ringgit. But you only accepted when the price went up to 420, that is here. When you accept, taxed. The moment you accept, we will tax you. But based on this difference, we will never use this price. Date of acceptance is to tell us that you are accepting the share, that's all. The moment you accept, I go back to the original date. This is the original. I go to that date, I take the difference. So if I show you in diagram, easier. Look here. Look at this diagram. On that date, 2,000 shares offered. Offer price 1 ringgit, harga pasaran 3 ringgit. When you accepted, the price was 320. So the moment you accept, I go back here. I don't want nilai ini, saya tak nak. Nilai ini tak mau. Saya cuma ambil nilai pasaran pada tarik tawaran dan nilai tawaran. Saya banding ini dua-dua. This is the two prices I need to compare. Okay, two prices I need to compare is this and this. So very simple. Here they offer. Here you accept. The moment you accept, you will be taxed, but based on the original date, not this one. So Y20 How will you work out now? How will you work out now? Now will be like this. Shares 13(1)(a), market value at date of offer, compare the offer price, shares taken, that will be your figure text when you say okay. You said okay, there it will be text, but based on this difference. And that one falls in this year. Okay, don't forget that one will fall over here. Right, that date will fall there. That's it. So that's all you have to remember on the shares will be text because that falls there. This date, that date falls exactly on that date. Okay, done. Ignore market value at date of acceptance. Ignore market value at date of acceptance. This one, this rule is important. You ignore market value at acceptance. I hope you got it. See, same line text if you say yes. But the value on that date, I don't want. 13(1)(a). That goes under 13(1)(a). Okay, now, benefit in kind. Now we look at the other areas of benefit. Benefit in kind, as I told you, if you look at the original diagram, anything that you can sell or convert into cash, perks, or we call it perquisite, 13(1)(a). Non-cash, you cannot convert into cash, 13(1)(b). So now I'm moving into 13(1)(b). Benefits given during employment, not in the form of money. That means I cannot change into cash. Example, medical, dental. Now we go one by one. Medical, dental. Now, when we say family for tax, we only include husband, wife, and children. We don't include brother, sister, father, mother. Even though they are family, in tax we call them immediate family. Immediate family will be father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister. All right? Family means only husband, wife, children for taxation. So these three categories will be family. All right. Now, if the company pays you for medical and dental, this one. If the company pays you for medical and dental, exempt. Exempt. Exempt means no tax, tax-free. Exempt means tax-free. You don't pay anything, nil. Exam question, if they give you this, you still must write there, medical, dental, exempt, and put the word nil. Nil means zero. Nil, no tax. Okay. Medical, dental paid by your company for the husband and wife and children, spouse and children. Tax-free. So in taxation, when we say family, family only this category will include. This category will be family. Husband, wife, children, doesn't include parents. Parents are known as immediate family. Okay, next I'm moving into leave passage. Okay, what is leave passage? Leave passage is company paying for your holiday. Again, company paying for your holiday, it will include again husband, wife, children. If I didn't put husband, wife, and children, it will only include the taxpayer. Okay, taxpayer. All right. So this one here, Leave passage is holiday. Company can pay for your holiday to go within Malaysia, or the company can pay you for holiday to go overseas. You can have either one. All right. Let's see. Leave passage. That means holiday. Company paying for your holiday. If company pays for your holiday, holiday paid for employee, 3 trips within Malaysia exempt. They give you 3 trips within Malaysia exempt. And that will include airfare, travel, food, accommodation, any amount. Any amount. Okay? Any amount, this one, tax-free. But note the point, I said any amount, airfare, travel, food, accommodation, maximum 3 trips. So that is your max. You can go maximum 3 trips. The company pays you maximum 3 trips within Malaysia exempt. Or they can pay for you overseas. This is local. You must look at the difference. There you have one local here. This is local. Or they can give you overseas. Okay. Either they can pay you local or they can pay you for your overseas trip. Overseas trip, they pay you leave passage overseas. Here, any amount, local, any amount. Overseas, we only allow 1 trip, 3 and 1. And this 1 trip here, exempt, and there is a limit for that. And we only give you airfare. Airfare only. 1 trip, airfare. Maximum 3,000 per family. Family includes husband, wife, children. Max. So look at the max. Max 3 trips. 3 trips, any amount. 3 trips, any amount. Okay. 3 trips, any amount. This one, maximum 3,000. So this is what you have to look at. Okay. Now, food and accommodation, if you go for overseas, will not be taxed. You can see that word there. Food and accommodation, OS, I always use the word OS. OS means overseas. This word OS is overseas. Overseas will be taxed. Okay. So what do you understand here? Overseas, local, what do you understand? Local 3 trips. Maximum. Here only 1 trip. Company never gives you both. If they give you both, you choose one, either local or overseas. Now, maximum 3 trips, here 1 trip. Here, any amount. Here, maximum 3,000 ringgit. And 3,000 only for airfare. If they pay for your accommodation, food, overseas, tax. Here, 3 trips, any amount, including, you can see here, including food and accommodation, that is for local. 3 trips within Malaysia. Any amount, airfare, travel, food, accommodation, any amount. Overseas 1 trip, airfare only 3,000, only airfare, food and accommodation taxed. Okay, summary. When we say family, that only includes husband, wife, children. Traveling, leave passage, company paying for your holiday. Okay. If the company pays for your holiday, local, 3 trips, any amount, this is given annually. Okay. Travel, airfare, tax-free. Local, food, tax-free. Accommodation, tax-free. This is hotel, accommodation in the hotel normally. Food, this is traveling. 3 trips, any amount. What about this one? If you go overseas, maximum 3,000. Only 1 trip they give you. So that is the difference between local 3 trips, overseas 1 trip. This one, tax-free, that is travel. The other item, always taxed. So totally different. So you have to look at this heading here. If you look at this heading here, airfare, food, accommodation. You must look at the heading. Right? Okay. Next one, I give you a little exercise. All right. Okay, now we look at this exercise. See whether you understand what I'm asking you. Okay, look at this. See whether you're okay with that. Now, John was paid 100,000 salary per annum. Where will it go? John was paid 100,000 salary per annum. Where will it go? That one will go under 13(1)(a). John was given medical and dental. Husband, wife, children. This one can be for the family. No tax. Zero. Nil. 0 means nil. This one, parents, parents taxed. Leave passage. Airfare. Food and accommodation. Local. Local, we can go 3 trips. Airfare, tax-free. Food and accommodation, tax-free. Tax-free means 0. No tax. And look at this, overseas. Overseas, 1 trip. But tax-free is how much? 3,000. This one, taxed. All that will be taxed. Parents will be taxed. So don't forget, all that will be taxed. Taxed. text, text. Here, 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1. Balance will be text. So see whether you get these figures correct. Okay. Okay. Any problem in this question?
No, sir.
No. Okay. You can see all these figures coming up. 13(1)B. Okay. So the point is, you must know where to put 13(1)A and 13(1)B. They paid parents also for the leave passage. Dental, parents dental will be taxed. Okay, parents dental will be taxed. Leave passage. Leave passage, you must look for whom? Parents, that will be taxed. So that is your employment income. That is your employment income. So you look here, 13(1)A, 13(1)B will be all of these. They are all 13(1)B. Dental, medical, exempt, parents taxed, leave passage, local trips, husband, wife, children, up to 3 trips. Overseas, 1 trip. I put already maximum 3,000. So all that will be taxed. Food and accommodation, overseas taxed. Parents always taxed for leave passage. So here leave passage will be taxed. Any problem? $105,500. I hope you got that. Right. Next. This table will be given to you in your exam. This table will be given to you in your exam. Something running there. All right. This table, remember this table I sent you last week? Yeah, this table will be given to you in your exam. So no need to worry about that. So if you just look at your table, the original table I sent it to you, benefit in kind. Okay. Better if you go back to the original table I gave you. You have the original table. Okay. Remember, I sent you one more page of original table. If you refer to that table, it's better. This one's a bit running here. Okay. Okay, where's your original table? Let me show you original table. Original table, I think I showed you in the other slide. I think I sent to you another table separately. If you look there, another table I sent to you separately, you have this table there. This table. Remember the other day I was showing you how to work out your tax and so on. Remember? I showed you how to work out your tax. That's the table I want. If you go to that table, you'll have all that there. Okay, let me discuss this one. Suppose the company paid for you. If the company paid for you or gave you maid or servant or au pair. Remember all these in Malaysia, we call it as domestic help. This word. If the company gives you, these are the old names, maid, servant, au pair, they use it in England. In simple terms, they are domestic help. Domestic help. Okay. If they give you a maid to you, then the amount that will be taxed on you will be 400. That will be 400. Okay. If the company gives you driver, the amount that will be taxed on you will be 600. So company gives you a maid, you are taxed 400 per month. Company gives you driver, you are taxed 600 per month. This is also given to you in the table. That table will be given to you and it will be given to you in the exam. So if you can't remember the figures, you can refer to the table. And gardener, they tax you 300 per month. Right? Don't forget 400, 600, 300. Got it? If they give you furniture, okay, furniture got 3 categories. If they give you furniture with table, chair, bed, fan, they can give you all that. They can give you all that. Okay? They can give you furniture, semi-furnished per month. Semi-furnished per month, they give you furniture in the lounge. Furniture in the lounge means like table, chair, bed, fan. All right? Okay? These are the basic. Basic, they charge you 70. In addition to that, if they add aircon, curtain, or carpet, they will charge you 140 instead of 70. So you start like this. 70, double 140, double 280. 70, 140, 280. When 70? When you get the basic. Basic. In addition to that, if they give you aircon or curtain or carpet or everything, doesn't matter. Any of those you find, 140 per month. If the question say fully furnished A to Z, 280. Got it? That's all you have to remember. Okay. What about if the company gives you a car? So far what you have studied? You studied number 1, maid, driver, gardener, 3, 4, furniture. Furniture got 3 category: basic, aircon, curtain, carpet, or fully furnished. Number 5, very important one, car. This is the most important one, is car. So what are you going to do for car? Car. If the car is less than 5 years old, BIK will be based on the original value of the car. Always BIK is based on the original value. Now, a car, we call it new car. Can you see the word new? A car is known as new car if it is below 5 years. So when a company gives you a car, let's say the cost of the car is 120. Cost of the car 120. Your BIK will be 5,000. How do I know 5,000? You go back to the table. Can you go and refer to the table? Remember, I gave you the table. Check there. Remember, I gave you the table the other day?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you go back to the table? The table says like this. The table says, what was the car just now I told you? The car I gave you just now was 120,000 there. 120, what is the figure? The answer is this one. So if the company gives you a car price is like this. Cost of motor car when new. What is the meaning of new? New means less than 5 years old. This is your BIK per annum, annual value. Apa maksud? Annual value? Annual value. Annual value bermaksud if they give you a car, they charge you 5,000 1 year. So if I give you a car between this price, remember, if I give you a new car, this wording is important. New means less than 5 years. Between 100 to 150, 5,000 is your BIK, annual value. That means 1 year. Okay. Right. Now, if the company pays for your petrol we charge you separately. Annual means 1 year per annum. So don't forget, annual means per annum. 1 year. Okay, per annum. All right. What is the meaning of cost? Cost including accessory. If company gives you a car with accessory, we will include both the figures. All right. Cost plus accessory. What about the car is more than 5 years old? If the car is more than 5 years old, this is new car less than 5. If it is more than 5, we call it old car. Old car, you take the same figure. For example, if the new car is between 350 to 500, this is your BIK. If the same car is 5 years old, we only give half of this. Whatever you see in the table, you only get half. half of the table. Fuel, we always give, whether new car, old car, always full, 100%. Fuel, always we give you 100%. Old man, young man, bring the same water. So, new car, this figure. Old car, take half. What is old? More than 5 years. What is cost? We always take cost. We never take market value. Original cost plus accessory. All right. I hope you have understood that. Now we go back to the question. So if the car is 600, the value is 25,000. Is that correct? I go and check here. Value 600. You can see the answer is 25. There. 600, 25. Fuel, it was at the site. Correct? This is for fuel. New car. New car. Less than 5 years. Based on original value, including accessory. Right. What about old car? I told you. Old car, more than 5 years old. Take half of the table. But not for fuel. Fuel always 100. Only for car, you take half. Fuel, always full. Okay. Right now, we'll take a look at this question. Right. Can you read the question? I will explain. Just read through the question. In a minute, we will show you. So just run through the question. Now your mind must now tell me, don't look at the answer. Your mind must tell you driver how much, gardener how much, domestic help how much. Come on, start taking a paper, start putting the figures, start reading. 1 minute, I will discuss. Are you okay? Okay, student. Now look at the question. Hello, the question wants you to work out 2019, 2020. 2019, we do this. When you start? You started in July. So July to December, cutoff is December. How long? 6 months. 6 months, you take only 6 months. Look at this one. Next year, you started work here. First year, 6 months. Next year, you are working there full. So this one will be 12 months. So this, you want to know how long you worked in 19, 6 months. 2020, you worked 12 months. All right, you see, you started here. Okay, right. Here means from there to there. Next year, you are there from the start until the end. So, new car, 110. Go to the table, tell me how much 110?
5,000.
How many? 5,000? You agreed 5,000? 110. 5,000?
Yes.
Not sure. Look at the table. 110. See? 110. 5,000. Fuel, 1,005. Correct? That is 1 year. Don't forget, that is 1 year per annum. Okay. $110. Driver, how much? Driver just now given how much? How many ringgit?
600.
600. Okay. 1 month. Don't forget, this one is 5,000 for 1 year. Just now you saw 5,000 is for 1 year, 6 months, 612. Fuel, 1,005 for 1 year. Only use it 6 months because you see, 6 months. So you must take 5,000 times 612 for the car. Driver, you said 600 times 6. Gardener, 300 times 6. Domestic help, 400 times 6. Semi-furnished, up to this date. Upgrading to fully furnished from here. All right. Semi-furnished, normally they don't tell you, we assume no aircon, no carpet, whatever. But even you take with carpet, aircon, we cannot say anything because they didn't give you proper information. All right. Then from next year, you are fully furnished. Fully furnished, 1 month, 70, 140, 280. This one, basic. They don't tell you, you always take basic 70. Even you put 140, I cannot mark you wrong. Right? So 70 for 1 month. One overseas trip, 4,000. This one not monthly basis. This one is a fixed figure. 4,000, I can only give you 3,000. So first clear the first part. See whether you're okay with that. 5,000. Now you look at the table for that 110,000 car. You'll get 5. Usage. From here to here. That's it, 6 months. Yeah, this is YA 19. You only have 6 months. Fuel, 6 months. Remember in the table, this is the only item given on annual basis. Hello? In the table, this is the only item given on annual basis. All the other items they give you on a monthly basis. So 1 year, this is for 6 months. 1 year, this is 6 months. The others are all given on a monthly basis. Times 6. Times 6. Semi-furnished, they don't tell you, we take the very basic. Yeah, basic. They don't tell you, we assume no carpet, curtain. Basic. But even you put 140, I'm not going to say anything. But they didn't say with carpet, curtain. So I just take 70. Got it? So now, what is your answer? Okay. So if you add them up, that will give you this figure, 13.1B. They are all BI case. We only have BI case. Okay. They are all BI case. BI case. Got it? Car, fuel, everything. You got all the items here. Okay, what about 2020? Remember 2020, instead of 6 months, I'm going to give 12 months. So full figure times 12 times 12. Except furniture, 6 months basic, next 6 months fully furnished. So the figure will change. See whether you're happy with these figures. This is the basis period, 12 months. That will go here. Car. Full figure. Full figure. Table gives you this one, times 12. Times 12. Fully furnished. or they're upgrading to fully furnished. Look at that. They're upgrading from here. So only up to here, first 6 months, semi. After that, upgrading. Upgrading. Where's that? Upgrading, fully furnished. Thirteen 1B. Got it? Okay. Now, all the figures I showed you, annual value. This is the petrol value from the table. If this is new car, old car, new car means below 5. Old car means more than 5. If car is more than 5 years old, what do you do? What do you do? You take half. That's all. You take half. So car is more than 5 years old, you just take half of the table. Okay. Right, next. VIK will be half of the table for old car. So let's see whether you're okay with this. Example, 7 years, old car, 270, go to the table. Table 270 will give you must go and check the table, 270,000. Check whether you get 15. You take half, 7. Okay. If the car is 7 years old, cost is 220. Table will give you 9,000, you take half. 270, yeah? 270 is 15, is that correct?
Yes.
I don't know, you check here. The original table I gave you the other day. 270. 270 is here. 15. Okay. That one is 2 for petrol, same figure, don't half it. Only the car will go half if it is an old car. Is it here? Half. Old car. Old car means more than 5 years. See? Old car, more than 5 years. Okay. Always 100% fuel, new or old car. No change in fuel. Fuel is the same. Okay. Let's give you another exercise. Then I give you a short break, don't worry. Remy was given a 6 years old car on 110. That means how many months you used? 110, you always close in December. October, November, December, 3 months with fuel. Original cost, current value. We don't take the current value. We don't want the market value. We want the original cost. So how will you work out your BIK? Watch. Show you how to work out your BIK. Okay, BIK will be like this. This one, 31st October will be YA 2020, 13.1B, based on cost. You see the table, you get 3,600, correct? Are you checking the table?
Yes.
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 Okay. 100, you
Yes.
got 3,006. Got it, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Old car, you take half. From the table, old car half. This is for 1 year for new car. Old car, half for 1 year. But you didn't use it for 1 year. You only use it for 6 months, 3 months times 312. So this is your answer. What about this one? Fuel from the table. Now you see only this I take half. Here no half, full figure. I take the full figure. Old car for 1 year. Fuel, whether old car, new car, just use the table, no halving. But that is for 1 year. But you only used it for how long? 3 months. So that's your answer. I hope you understood that. Very important topic. Okay. You can take a little break and then we look at this exercise. So you can take don't take too long break, 5 to 10 minutes, then we will start on this exercise. 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll start on this exercise. I want you to try. I've already did some marking for you. I did some marking for you already. See whether you can do it. If you don't want the marking, I can take it out. If you find this marking disturbing, I'll take it out. Okay, read this question. Okay. 10 minutes break and then I'll continue. Boleh?
Boleh.
Boleh, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you are not taking the break, please look at the
Sir,
Sir, have you start?
I say I have already explaining already. Never mind. The sound was out. Nobody told me. Okay. Okay, I was explaining the sound is off. Never mind. Let's take a look at again. This question. Robert started work on 1/4. Annual salary 60,000. 1 year 60,000. 1 month 5,000. How long you worked? If you start on 1 April, you only work for how long? 9
9.
months. 9 months. What is your salary? 1 year so much. 1 month 5,000. 9 months 45, or 1 year times 9, 12. This is annual. Why 9 months? Because from here to there is only 9 months. Company offered shares 1,000. Market value 150. Market value 250. Company gave you 150. We only tax you when you say yes. But the day you say yes, the value gone up to 320. The moment you say yes, I don't use the market value at date of acceptance. I take the market value at offer date, compare with offer price. All right. So that means we will take this figure, compare with that figure. All right. I don't want the 320. 320, you can forget it. All right. So 150 minus 250, forget the 320. Now they give you a car. Go to the table and tell me what is the value of the car for 120. If we go to the table, the value of the car for 120 will give you how much?
5,000.
5,000. Very good. 5,000. But that 5,000 is for 1 year. How many months you use the car?
9.
9 months. 5,000 is 1 year. 9 months, take 9, 12. Only car and fuel in the table is on annual basis. All other items given are monthly. Domestic, if you can't remember, maid is 400 1 month. 9 months. Sorry, how many months is this? May to December, 8 months. Correct? Times 8 times 400. Gardener, how much? 300. How many months? June, 7 months. Times 7. Don't take 7, 12. Because here they give you on an annual basis. The rest are monthly. Fully furnished, 1 month, 70, 140, 280. 280 times 6 months. Overseas leave passage. This one is a fixed figure. Airfare, only 3,000. 3,000 exempted. All right. So only 3,000 exempted. The rest will be taxed. Correct? Any questions you have there?
No.
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 So is that okay? All okay so far?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. So far, good, Bagus. So that means you can look at the answer and it should be like this. Ada? Nampak? Ini dia.
Yes.
Computation, Robert, this one. So this is your answer, salary, April to December, right? April to December, 60 divided by 12, 1 month, 45, or just take a 9/12 over 60,000, whichever way. Many ways of doing it. Or I can take 9/12 times 60. Whichever way you want to do. Shares. Always take offer price minus market value at offer date minus offer price. That is 13.1a. So this 13.1a is very important. Okay. Next. B. We worked up 1,000, 5,000, 9 months. Made use the word domestic. Domestic help. 7 months, 6 months. Leave passage. That's it. So A plus B, the total is known as 4B, gross employment income. Then we have some expenses to be deducted. We haven't taught you that. Maybe next week I'll clear that. 4B minus expenses. The final figure is statutory employment income. That is final. Normally you get gross and then you deduct expenses incurred by you for the company. You know, I work for the company. Company tells me do this work, that work. And then company say go and meet the client. I pay for traveling. Take the gross figure. Any money that you pay from your pocket for them, you minus it out. You get statutory. That one I'll show you next class. Don't worry. How to minus. So your gross is nothing to deduct. That is your final figure. The word statutory means ST is statutory. Statutory means final figure. Statutory means as per law. So I put short form ST. Okay. Next. Last point. Accommodation. So I hope you have no
Sir,
problem with the first one. Yes, yes.
sorry. For the car, 31B, 13.1B, is it fuel no need to include?
Question didn't say they pay for your fuel. Dia bagi kereta aja lah. So
Okay,
fuel
sir.
dia tak kata apa-apa, you no need to include. Macam employer bagi kita rumah saja tax free. Pembayaran untuk utility, soalan kata dia bayar baru kita ambil kira. Kalau tak, kita kena bayar utility sendiri. So here I didn't put fuel because question didn't say. Okay, accommodation. Accommodation, look, 13.1c. Accommodation. Accommodation can be given to you in the house, flat, bungalow, apartment, condo, rumah panjang, whatever. If accommodation is provided, that means company pays for your accommodation. EE is employee. If you are an employee or a service director bermaksud director working for the company. Director, this is a short form for director. Director, I put short form there, DTOR. Director is the short form there. Okay, director. Saya tulis sebagai sana director. Same meaning. Huh? So if you see the word like this short form, you take it as director. EE is employee, I told you already. So if the company gives you accommodation to the employee or to the service director. Hello, yes? If the company gives you accommodation either to employee or director, who is the service director. Service means director and he's also working for the company. So it's a director plus employee. So service director means director who is working for the company. If you are not working, your name only there, then you become non-service director. So service director or employee, if they give you accommodation, you calculate BIK like this. BIK will be, BIK will be, I didn't put the word BIK. BIK will be either this figure or that figure. Okay, that is your BIK, but you take 30% of 13.1A. What is 13.1A? This one. Yang tadi ini 13.1A. Tapi excluding share, bermaksud kita mau itu angka saja. 13.1A ini full figure, tapi jangan include shares. So jadi inilah, ambil ini, tolak ini, kecualikan ini. Jadi kita ambil angka without the shares. Buang nilai share. So you take 30% times 13.1A, exclude shares, exclude company shares. Itu saja, 30%. Kemudian kita banding dengan defined value. Apa maksud defined value? Defined value bermaksud rental value. In another word, the rental value means market value of the rent. Suppose you are staying somewhere, what is the market value of the rent? Nilai pasaran sewa. So, of an unfurnished accommodation, nilai pasaran sewa rumah kosong. Sekiranya kamu dapat satu rumah kosong, berapa sewa you akan bayar mengikut nilai pasaran, tapi rumah kosong, tanpa perabot, no furnishing, no nothing. Unfurnished accommodation. What is the nilai pasaran for unfurnished empty house? The market value of the empty house, we call it defined value. In the exam, if they say defined value, it means market value of rumah kosong. Sekiranya dia kata nilai pasaran termasuk perabot. Buang itu perabot. Katalah nilai pasaran RM1.000 termasuk perabot 200. Perabot sudah masuk 200. Ini tak maulah, buang. Jadi kita dapat 800 saja. So if the question quiet, if the question is silent, you assume defined value means nilai pasaran rumah kosong. Sewa nilai pasaran rumah kosong. If the question says defined value includes furniture, take out the furniture. We want unfurnished value. We want unfurnished value. Okay. This is for service director. A non-service director, the rule is slightly different. The rule is different for non-service. Non-service apa kita buat? Kita cuma ambil market value or the defined value of the unfurnished. We don't do bandingan. Tengok kita sini banding. Apabila you jadi employee ataupun service director, kita ambil dua angka, kita banding dan ambil nilai yang rendah sekali. So perbandingan cuma dibuat sekiranya you employee or service director. Kita ambil dua angka, banding, ambil nilai yang terendah. That is the figure for BIK. If you are not an employee, but a non-service director, that means you are not working for the company, then you just take this part, only this one. Only that, the two only. That's all. Okay? No need to compare. BIK, only that, number two, nothing else. So if I give you this diagram, that will tell you the story. 13.1C. If the company gives you house or condo to employee or service director, you take this formula ni. Nampak? Ni. This one here. We take this one. Itu saja. That's it. If you are a non-service director, this rule doesn't apply. This rule doesn't apply. So what do you do? That rule doesn't apply. We only take the what? The market value. See, we only take the market value. We don't take this one. So you must compare both. Suppose a question says they give you accommodation in a hotel. Hotel lah, bukan dalam rumah. Hotel, kita ambil 3%. Multiply by 13(1)(a) without shares. Hotel ke, hostel ke, motel ke. Motel means rumah tumpangan or budget hotel. They can also include hotel or motel or hostel. Okay. This one is we take this figure. Okay, here, hotel, you take 3%. That is, if you are an employee, or service director. If you're a non-service director, I only take amount paid to hotel. So different, 3% amount paid to hotel or motel or hostel. Motel is rumah tumpangan, that is budget hotel. Budget hotel, we call it motel. So here, cuma angka ini. Sini no bandingan, 3%. Bandingan only untuk rumah. House, condo, flat. House, condo, flat, and so on. Got it? Done. Okay, last exercise for today. Look at this. Joseph was provided house. His salary 100. Market value of the rent 2001. Per month furnished. Keyword is furnished. See, furnished. So they put there per month furnished. Furniture value 100. Take out the furniture. So 2001 minus the 1. So what is unfurnished? So unfurnished will be 2000. That's the figure I want. Okay, BIK. Salary 100,000. Sudah diberi. Okay, salary 100,000. Accommodation, how do you calculate? Accommodation, you calculate like this. 30% times 13(1)(a. 30% times 13(1)(a times ini dia. This one selalu kita guna. Period occupied. over period work. How long you work? 12 months. How long they give you the accommodation? 12 months. PO is period occupied. Note that. PO stands for period occupied. PW, period worked. Okay, period work. How long you work? How long you worked in the year? So PO, period work, occupied, period work. This question, I work 12 months, I occupied 12 months. If suppose I work 12 months, they only give you accommodation 6 months, then I take 6/12. Because this is for 12 months. 30,000. Defined value, which is the unfurnished value or market value of rent without furniture, 2,000. Remember, just now I told you, take out the 100. 2,000 times 12, 24. So whichever lower. So which one is lower? This one. So therefore, that's your answer. That's it, done. All right. Okay, so you try this for homework. Okay. Try this for homework. Tomorrow's tutorial question, I will decide whether to do a new question or just continue the slide and finish it off. See, I have to finish off all this and then I can give you homework. All right. So don't worry. Try this. Tomorrow very fast, I'll finish all of this for you. Okay. Right. Maybe I discussed roughly, you can do it. Rani employed here. 60,000 is the salary. Plus semi-furnished with condominium. Condominium, you get 140. 140 what? Furniture. No carpet, no curtain, no aircon. Defined value 2,000. Okay, just let me finish this question. No aircon. Defined value 2,000 per annum. Including furniture. Take out the furniture. So, what is the figure for YA20? Okay, now 60,000 is your salary. There you go. Salary. 13(1)A. Then what is B? B is furniture. They give you furniture. No carpet, no curtain, no aircon. So that means basic. If they give you carpet, curtain, 70, 140, 280, 140 with carpet. No carpet, 70, basic. Now I move to C. How to work up? C, you take 30% times 13 1A, 18. Defined value 20. This is the market value with furniture. Without furniture, take out the furniture. Furniture is 500. 12 months, 6,000. So this is your answer. Lower of employment income. Done. Let's say Rani is a non-service director. How your answer will change? How your answer will change if Rani is a non-service? Rani non-service, I don't do this comparison. That will be answer. Sorry, I don't do comparison. This will be answer. Defined value will be answer. Look, non-service director, accommodation, furnished value. Non-service director, no comparison. Habis. Right? I've already discussed this. Hotel, if you give it to employee, you take 3%. We ignore amount paid to employer.